Welcome to New Sky TV Explosive. Day and Night surpasses 100 million views on its first day, yet the online accolades for godlike status go to someone else on its first day of release. Day and Night quickly surpassed 100 million views, its popularity soaring like a rocket, climbing straight to the top of the charts. All 6 lead actors, Zhai Yiyin, Liang Sui, Zhai Yiyin, Liu Hang, Zhai Yiyin, and Charon, appeared, making it a veritable top-tier feast in the short drama genre. Some call it a battle of gods, while others bluntly say it's a true gamble on popularity. However, even more striking than the data is the storm surrounding acting skills. The higher the popularity, the harsher the magnifying glass. As viewers dissect the emotions frame by frame and analyze the lines line by line, a sensitive question is repeatedly raised. In this star-studded competition, are the true godlike actors, Zhai Yiyin and Charon, who play the core couple, really the ones who achieve godlike status? 3 couples, 3 marital examples, 3 drastically different emotional trials. Zhai Yiyin and Charon portray Shen Yan and Fu Jingzhao, a 10-year love story that blossomed from their youthful days on campus to their wedding day. They were once the brightest lights in each other's youth, but their love gradually faded amidst the mundane realities of marriage. Fu Jingzhao was framed by his female assistant and embroiled in a fake infidelity scandal. He could have confessed immediately, but chose silence. His self-righteous protection resulted in the collapse of trust. Many viewers exclaimed after watching, "It felt like a lump in my throat, like thorns in my back, like sitting on pins and needles." The suffocating feeling of loving each other yet straying from the right path almost overflowed the screen. Charon completely broke away from his previous husband-like image, portraying a husband who misjudged a crisis and was even labeled a scumbag. His restraint, forbearance, and unspoken words were handled delicately yet effectively. The emotional progression in the confrontation scenes was natural, with the shifting gaze and the eventual breakdown building layer by layer, showcasing impeccable professionalism. But a problem arises, when a character finds themselves in a moral gray area, the audience's empathy instinctively recedes. Some commented, "The acting is solid, but it lacks a decisive, iconic scene." The shining moment that once went viral with a single line seems to have vanished this time. It's not that it wasn't good enough, but rather that it was too real, painfully real, so real that it's unbearable to rewatch. Zhai Yiying's Shen Yan is more like countless wives in reality, rational, proud, and forbearing. Her emotions aren't a hysterical breakdown, but rather a heart gradually cooling down. Several scenes of silent tears were praised by netizens as high-level restraint. Unfortunately, the overall messy nature of the plot diminished the characters' brilliance, leaving the story of this 10-year couple more of a controversy than praise. In contrast, another romantic storyline quietly gained traction. The scenes between Zhai Yiyin and Liu Hang were praised by many viewers as sweet but not cloying, heart-wrenching but not bitter. Zhai Yiyin plays an urban elite woman, outwardly calm and sharp, but inwardly harboring softness and insecurity. She seamlessly transitions between strength and vulnerability, her emotional shifts natural and fluid. A simple "I'm fine" is more heartbreaking than any dramatic outburst. Liu Hang's character is like a ray of light in the darkness, quiet and unassuming, yet steadily supporting the other. Their chemistry has been described as adult romance, no exaggerated scenes, but genuine beauty revealed in the details. A gesture of shielding her from the rain, a silent vigil late at night, these moments prompted a flood of comments like, "This is true, equal love." As for Zhai Yiyin and Liang Sui's storyline, it leans more towards a realistic coming-of-age narrative. Their arguments don't serve melodramatic purposes but rather pave the way for their destinies. Zhai Yiying's several explosive scenes are incredibly powerful, earning her the praise of netizens who exclaimed, "I give this emotional management lesson a perfect score." Thus, the controversy intensifies. Who is the true winner of this drama? Some say Charon is a brave soul who breaks through his own limitations, others say Zhai Yiyin is the steady and reliable hidden goddess, still others insist that the so-called goddess status is merely a self-selection by the audience and the projection of their emotions. Perhaps, what truly makes Day and Night so explosive is not just the record-breaking 100 million views on its opening day, but its exposure of the most realistic side of urban romance. There are no absolutely good or bad people, only ordinary people who are lost and struggling between day and night. When the lights go out and the data cools down, what truly remains are those heart-wrenching moments. Whether it becomes a goddess or not, time will tell. But what is certain at this moment is that this battle about love and misunderstanding, trust and growth has only just begun. The bickering couple formed by Zhai Yiyin and Zhai Yiying seems sweet and radiant, but undercurrents are surging. Yi Xingchen, the rich heiress, is not a proud young lady in the traditional sense. She has sharpness, ambition, and judgment. Pei Wei, the elite lawyer, is not a cold-faced machine either. Beneath his rational exterior lies a passionate yet clumsy heart. Their relationship begins with an unexpected one-night stand, a plot point that should easily crash in urban romance, but it's transformed into a balanced power struggle. The progression of their entrepreneurial journey elevates their love beyond mere ambiguity and tug-of-war, transforming it into a journey of shared growth. Zhai Yiying's emotional development is remarkably restrained. Her pride isn't proclaimed, but rather hidden in her subconsciously upright posture. Her wavering isn't a breakdown, but rather a slight, absent-minded look in her eyes when she sits alone late at night. Zhai Yiying perfectly captures the contrast between his outwardly elite, inwardly innocent persona. In court, he's a logically rigorous and composed lawyer, yet in matters of the heart, he blushes at a flirtatious joke. That subtle, innocent shyness is neither cloying nor contrived. However, this storyline maintains a steady pace, smooth in its sweetness and restrained in its emotional intensity, lacking explosive emotional outbursts, thus leading viewers to categorize it as normal. It's entertaining, but not groundbreaking. What truly ignited the discussion was the younger man-older woman subplot between Zhang Jinyi and Liang Sui. The story of when Xia and Chenze brought a breath of fresh air from the very beginning. A luxury goods store clerk and a young entrepreneur, what should have been a typical CEO falls in love with me trope, was completely transformed by Liang Sui's performance. Chenze wasn't a commanding figure, but approached with respect and awe. He treated others with decency in public and reflected on his own actions before resorting to power in conflicts. Viewers suddenly realized, even a domineering CEO doesn't have to be slick. Liang Sui made the word normal his greatest charm. His smile was clean and understated, his anger restrained yet measured, and his confessions delivered with a steady yet powerful tone, not a shouting. Especially in a business negotiation scene, he paused for 3 seconds after being provoked by his opponent before slowly speaking, his eyes shifting from gentle to firm, his tone low yet sharp as a knife. The comments section instantly flooded with, "This scene is truly divine." Even more surprising was that his legal background wasn't just a gimmick. His professional training at Northwest University of Political Science and Law made him appear exceptionally authentic in scenes involving contract terms and business negotiations. His pen-holding posture, document-flipping habits, and even the distribution of his weight while sitting all bore the marks of professional habits. A professional lawyer among the viewers commented in the live chat, "These details aren't acting, they come from someone with expertise." This degreasing performance, without exaggerated emotional build-up, strikes a chord with the audience through precise details. Chenze's charm isn't in his loud voice, but in his strong sense of proportion. It's precisely because of his authenticity that it's so penetrating. And the so-called godlike status often lies hidden in this seemingly understated yet precise technique. In February 2026, Liang Sui almost unleashed a terrifying level of screen domination. 4 starring roles were released consecutively, ranging from different themes to different characters. It was as if he was conducting a high-intensity experiment in character transformation. In her deeply rooted me, he is a paranoid and maniacal controller, his eyes carrying a dangerous undercurrent. In Heartbeat, he transforms into a reborn loyal dog, portraying deep affection with extreme restraint. And in Day and Night, he completely sheds his dramatic aura, returning to a realistic texture. This leap is not simply a change of appearance, but a complete reconstruction of his temperament. When he's acting crazy, his gaze is sharp as a blade. When he's acting loyal, his eyes are soft to the point of melting. And when he's acting like a warm man, he exudes a mature and composed sense of boundaries. Viewers witness the switching between these 3 extreme states in a short period, naturally creating a strong contrast and making them more easily amazed. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.